Story. I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute, right? I got new glasses and then peep the eye look. I know it eat it. I know it eat it. Anyway, story. I know it's been a while, so let's get into it. I'm gonna tell you a story about the first time that I went to a gynecological center. The first gynecological appointment that I had because maybe 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. Anyway, let's run it back. Most of my stories are from like when I was really young. So this was when I was 20 years old, right? I was working at this company. I know you probably know it. You've probably seen it. It's called Horizons Contact Centers. I was there for a short project. I think I was working. There was a short project where, they were trying to find people to come and do. And I came and I delivered. But during my working period over there, I met this girl. She was the embodiment of feminine. Like the way she looked, the way she smelled, the way she dressed, the way she just like presented herself. She was hot. She was like very feminine. She would wear makeup. She would like all the things. At 20 years old, I was still a tomboy. Me getting dressed up. Let me paint you a picture. Me getting dressed up. Piga loco. I would be wearing one of those boyfriend jackets. Do you remember those? The ones that you would fold and it had a different color inside, a top on the inside, and jeans and boots. By the way, I'll never forget. I bought a pair of boots for 3,500 shillings. I don't know whether I have it, but those boots were nothing feminine. They were the most boy band boots I have ever seen. They were suede. Okay, I was now your time. I feel like I am dressed for the gods. You cannot tell me nothing in that outfit. So that was for me very tomboy. But she was very feminine and I really envied her. I really wanted to be like her. And somehow we ended up becoming friends because I was like, girl, she would get flued in, flued out. She was consistently jet chopping, hopping from country to country. And I'm just like, how are you doing this? She's like, yeah, stick around me. I'll tell you all the shit. Hey, so did I stick around? Yes, I did. So this one time after work, it was just before we get out of work. She's like, "Yeah, I'm actually just running for a gyne appointment I have in town." Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, you go to the gyne? I've never gone to the gyne." She's like, "What? You've never did what? You have never been to a gynecologist? How old are you again?" I'm like, "I'm 20 years old." She's like, "And you've never had an appointment? Like you do not know what is going on down there? Like you do not, what if you have an infection? What if you have blah. I'm like, so I'm still a virgin and I thought that, you didn't have to go to a gyna if you were still a virgin. She's like, girl, stop. We are going today. Today you and I are going. She called, booked an appointment for me as well as her because she'd already had her appointment. She's like, she added me. She's like, yeah, she's also coming. Took up a matatu, big bus, KBS from Mombasa Road, Mbaka Town, Kencom, tukashuka, tukaingia gynecological center. I know you already know where I'm talking about. I've already told you where it was exactly. But in case it missed, it skipped, it rhymes with stripes. That's what it rhymes with. It's the gynecological center rhymes with stripes. Tukaingia, it's time to go in. She went in, she finished her appointment, and she's like, I was like, I'm just gonna use any gyne. She's like, girl, you're gonna use my gynecologist because I trust him. I'm like, it's a him? And she's like, yeah, he's my gyne. I'm like, okay, cool. So I get into the examination room. There was a nurse, she was a lady, a little older, and then there was the guy, the actual gynecologist. So the lady tells me, panda kitanda msichana, panda kitanda. Jokes. She told me to get on those examination beds that they have at gynecologist, basically a hospital bed. And I got in, and then she took my leg, she put it on one side, heavy. She put the other leg on this side, on those two, the things you put your leg one side, you put your leg one side, they spread your feet apart, and then they do the examination. So I'm like, I have never parted my legs like this for anyone. What is going on right now? Like, what is happening right now? She's like, calm down. It's just a quick swab. We'll take a quick swab. You'll be fine. You're in, you're out. I'm like, a quick swab? Okay, so you're just taking like a quick sample? She's like, yeah. And then, those to to earbuds that they normally have at Gynae's. It's like this. It's almost like an earbud, but this part is longer. It's the same ones that they used. Remember when they were doing the COVID tests and they would swab that length of the thing. So I'm like, ha! Why exactly do you need a very long thing like that? What is that for? She's like, don't worry, calm down, just calm down. It'll be over quickly. My 14-year-old does this all the time before she goes to school. It's important for you to read where. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, this is my first time. Is it gonna hurt? She's like, no, it's not gonna be. I told you, my 14-year-old daughter does this like every other term before she goes back to school. It's very easy, quick and easy. You'll be fine. Okay. So I have no idea what's about to happen to me. I thought that they were gonna take the swab like just like on the outside of my vahuha. That's what I thought. That is what I thought was gonna happen. Okay. Because normally it's like if you have like a UTI or whatever, you just pee and then they test your pee, right? So I'm like, oh, this is just like an extra, collecting a sample from like your between us, but it's like the outside of the between us. Because again, I'm a virgin. Okay. Okay. She then, I hear something like this. So I'm like, what is that? What is that? She's like, yeah. So you know those metallic forceps that kind of look like this? Yeah. She's like, I'm just gonna put some lubrication on top of this, and then I will insert it, and then it will open up so that I'm going to insert it. It will open up so that I'm able to collect the sample. I'm like, huh? What did he just tell you, ma'am? He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna insert it, then open up, and then I'll take the cotton swab, collect my sample, so we can test it for STIs, whatever else needs to be tested. It's like a pap smear. It's going where? It's going inside what? So I tell her, lady, I'm not too sure I want to proceed with this. Cause it sounds like it's gonna be painful. She's like, no, calm down. I just told you my 14-year-old does this all the time. I'm like, are we the same person? Oh, okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. I got back a lube. And then spread my legs. Then she said, what's going on? The scream that I scrummed. The scream that I scrummed. Oh! Remember, nothing has ever penetrated me. Nothing has ever entered my vahuha. Nothing has ever gone inside me. And she just took a cold piece of metal and just shriek, and then the scream I scrapped so hard. People outside had to walk in because they're like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, get it out of me. Get it out now. Get it out. 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 You need to take that shit out of me. Like, you need to take it out. Like, now. She's like, calm down. It's just a very quick. We're already in. I'm just going to grab the swab and collect. I'm like, are you not listening to me? She's like, why are you acting like such a baby? My 14-year-old never acts like this when I'm like, your 14-year-old is a hoe. She a hoe, and I ain't a hoe. You need to get that shit out of me. So she's like, just calm down, relax. My ass is clenched. My vahuha is clenched. Everything is clenched. I am in pain. She's like, just a quick second. I'm like, you need to take. She's like, okay, fine. Just calm down. I'm already here. Let me just. You're not hearing me. Anyway, the screaming. The gynae just says, you know what? Just take it out. She takes it out of me, and immediately I just put my legs together like this. Never to be opened again. Never to be opened again. Never to be opened again, guys. I did not lose my virginity until I was 24. Why? This was one of the reasons, babes. This was one of the reasons. So I get out. My friend is like, is everything okay? I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Let's go. Let's go. And I am never doing this again. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. I do not recommend. Nah. What the hell? Hey. I got a pap smear last year. It was just as painful, guys. It's just as painful. Nothing never changes. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. It's painful. I did not go to a gynecologist again.